Hey everybody, how you doing? This is about to be a really fun video. Some of my favorite days of the year are when we pick up taxidermy. I like those kitty cat ears. But last year I was in Utah and I got a crazy buck, mule deer buck. They call him a cactus buck. You'll see why here in a second. But let's roll in that footage real quick. It was a 430-yard fling with a 300 Win Mag. We put up a highlight reel real quick of that buck we got in Utah last year. Oh yeah, it's an action shot right here.
430. Facing straight away. Let him turn. I'm on him.
Just to his right.
Yep, he's looking up the hill, wagging his tail, looking left. Yep. Perfect shot. Perfect shot. He's going down with that one. Perfect shot. Perfect shot. He's going down with that one.
All right, I'm gonna give you guys a bunch of up close pictures so you can see all the junk he's got. But he broke his big fork up here, falling down. You can see that. But he's got all these other points down here, 12, 15, 20 of them. Big old deer. This is probably the heaviest body deer that I've ever taken. But I'm here at Wilson's Wildlife Taxidermy up here. I guess it's near Crossville, kind of past Cookville. Middle Tennessee-ish, East Tennessee-ish. They do awesome work. This buck actually, when he hit the ground, he snapped one side of his antlers off. And I brought it to Wilson's because I knew they'd do a good job. I had them reattach it and stuff. But let's go in here and check out this mule deer mount. It's pretty wild. All right, so you guys can see they have a bunch of stuff there. They do stuff for quite a lot of people. They got a bunch of animals in there. They even had some African stuff in there and an alligator and a couple of things that he does super good that are really hard to do. Bobcats and coyotes. If you ever see bobcats or coyote mounts, tons of them are messed up. Wilson's, they do a fantastic job of everything they touch. I gave you a sneak peek of my deer mount. It's the one with the plastic bag on the wall there. But let's run this thing home and check it out and get it on the wall with my other mule deer. All right, so I got him back at the house. Huge shout out to Wilson's Wildlife Artistry. They do a knockout, fantastic job. I don't even know how many things I've had them do for me, but I've had them do quite a bit. Several deer, a cyca deer even, exotic thing. full body mount turkey. They've done several ducks for me. They've done a goose for me. They just do fantastic work. When I took this deer and I got up close to him, that was my immediate thought. I've got to take this thing to Wilson's and they're going to do an awesome job. But before I get this thing on the wall, I want to show you him up real close. So crazy, crazy, crazy antlers. They call these cactus bucks. When he went down, his longest point hit the edge of a sharp rock, of course, and snapped it off, just sheared it off. I kept it with him. It was actually still held on by a piece of this velvet right here, which I'll show you. And then I gave him a picture how I wanted them to do it, a picture of the actual deer, and they did it, and they did an awesome job. So let me show you. This is also a giant mule deer. The guides there I was with said that this thing was probably 8 or 9 years old. Biggest body deer. Just look at the body on this thing. Huge fat neck. We measured the neck and gave them the measurements and all that. But I had them do the ears on this thing because this deer was so big. The width of the ear to ear tip was just so ginormous. This deer is a giant. It's the biggest body deer I've ever taken. But I had them do the ears like that specifically. You know, you can have them do ears back, ears forward, whatever. One this way, one the other. Some people say, oh, when I got him, this ear was up, this ear was down, whatever. But I had them do the ears like this on purpose, and I think they did a great job. But look at all the points on this guy. This is exactly how he was when I dropped him. Look at all those points. Then he has this one kind of longer hook point right here. And then he had a long spike. See that? That was the tallest point you could see, and you could see where it broke off. They called me and asked me, you know, a week ago when they were finishing this up, how do you want to do where it broke? You know, we could paint it white like bone. We could paint it red, look like he was rubbing the velvet off. And I said, I think it would look good red. So they mixed this up, and I think they did a good job of it. But I've got to get this guy up on the wall next to my other mule deer. This is my third mule deer. This one, the biggest body and the most points. He's not going to score the most, but I like ugly deer. If you have me an ugly buck next to a pretty buck, I'm going to take the ugly one every time. I like unique deer. I know a lot of people like chasing typicals, which I love typical deer too, whitetails and mule deer, but how unique is this? You're never going to see another one like that. Pretty wild, huh? But like I said, taxidermy days are awesome days. I love picking up animals. People have their things. Some of y'all like to go play pickleball. Some of y'all like golf. I like deers, and I like collecting my deers and putting them on the wall. I got a whole buffalo head right here when I get the ladder out. That might be tomorrow's day's videos, hanging up a buffalo head on the wall. I got a whitetail on the wall right here, or on the ground. I got a red stag on the ground. I got a sheep over here. But let's see if I can get this thing on the wall next to my other mule deer and give y'all a look at it. Let me go grab a real tall ladder. Alright, so my plan was to have this deer up on the wall with my other two mule deer, but I'm literally filming this an hour before the video comes out, and I still got to edit the whole video, so it's stressing me out. But I'm going to have this on the wall later. But if all three of these mule deer were in a field next to each other, which one would you take? The 3x3, this one, which is a 4x4 with a bunch of kickers, or this huge, fat-necked, crazy funky one. But the neck on this one is so much bigger than the other two. But I'm going to do a video on these three mule deer once I get them hung up on the wall and I'm not stressed out about it. But let me know, which one would you take? It'd be hard to pick between this one and that one, but I'd probably pick that one. But hey, thanks for watching. Make sure you're subscribed. We'll see you on the next one. WHOTEEWHO.